All right, the Biden administration wants to cancel billions in student loans. That's good, right? Everybody was excited about that. But now there's a series of legal challenges that puts that plan in jeopardy, which means that about 40 million Americans who thought they were going to get relief from their student debt may start getting billed again in January. And we just found out that it's all the fault of CBS News business analyst Jill Schlesinger. It's her fault, and she joins us now to apologize.
Yeah.
Jill, the stage is yours.
Okay, I apologize that I have to report this annoying news for anyone who is basically stuck in limbo land.
Yeah, don't shoot the reporter, right?
Exactly.
All right, so tell us what's going on.
Well, right now we have had a second court decision that has ruled against the Biden administration. And just to remind everybody that this was the loan forgiveness plan that applied to federal loans only, not private ones, okay, and not to federal family education loans. And the plan had provided loan cancellation of up to $10,000 to any borrower who earned less than $125,000 a year, $250,000 if you're married filing jointly or you file head of household. So that meant that you could have $10,000 just wiped out, and if you were a Pell Grant recipient, you could get up to $20,000 wiped out. And if you were a parent and you held a Parent Plus loan by the Department of Ed, you'd get your $10,000 wiped out. So it was like a lot of money. And as you said, more than 40 million people right now are waiting to see the outcome of the court's decisions. This could go up to the Supreme Court, gang, so we just don't know what happens next.
And we know that all takes time. So if you're a borrower and if you're in debt, I'm amazed at that number because you put those conditions on it. You say, well, you have to have this, you have to have the income under this, and then we're still talking about 40 million people out there. So what should those people do right now as we wait for these decisions?
Well, I think that there's a couple of things to consider. First of all, these federal loans, they are actually on pause through the end of the year. And they're also not accruing any interest. So we have a 0% interest rate. So let's say that you've got a job and you can afford to make some extra payments. Maybe you should get a jump on any amount above the $10,000 and $20,000 thresholds. You know, that might actually help you in January. Now, while you're in this waiting period, you should also go to the website, studentaid.gov. You want to make sure that you've got auto debit enrollment. Why? Because if the clock starts ticking again, you want to make sure that you are paying on time so you don't rack up fees. If your financial situation has changed, and a lot of people really have different situations today, you may want to check out the loan simulator. This will help you determine if you have a better option with a repayment plan that better suits your needs, or if consolidation could help you out. But you know what, gang? I know this is rotten news, and it does put you in this gray zone. So I think anything you can do to sort of push the needle ahead will make you feel a little bit more in control.
Yeah, and going into the holidays, nobody wants this hanging over your head. You're going to have a lot of anxiety, but it's not over yet. You know, keep hope alive. This could still happen. Jill, thank you so much.